So guys, a man have come out to give reasons why Akpabio should not be the Senate president because of his track record. A man with that track record is not meant to be in the seat, but meant to be in prison. I'd like us to hear what he said. I think he was actually making a point about this issue of how corrupt our country have gotten to, because for that man to be a Senate president, it displays how corrupt and how bad our country is. Take a look, guys.
You are following the Natasha Akpabio quarrel, right?
Yes.
What do you think?
It is not funny at all. I mean, it is still part of the dilemma. It's still part of the madness that we are going through in this country. I mean, how could a person like Akpabio be leader of the Senate? The Senate, even in the Roman times, Senate. That's the highest political class. The Senate, the most respected political class. Akpabio should be in prison.
How?
In a decent society, Akpabio should be in prison. Many people like him should be in prison. I mean, go and read what the FCC has said about him, and they never closed the case. They just silenced the FCC. You know, when there's 44 billion, 90 billion, something billion, all charges against one man, and it has not been the charges have not been vacated. And you find him now, you know, going with excessive, what do you call it, people running after him, this siren blowing people. And he goes about, you know, shamelessly. He should be in prison. People like him should be in prison. He has no business being in government. He has no business being in charge of a country like Nigeria. And at the top, he's number 3 citizen, for God's sake. It makes you sad as a Nigerian, as somebody who has lived in this country for years, as somebody who has lived 88 decades in this country, to have a person like Akpabio as president of the Senate.
Has he done well as the president of the Senate?
He has just been clowning. I can't point out what he has done, or what the Senate itself has done. I can't point out anything that they've done.
Is Natasha out to bring him down, or Akpabio is bringing himself down?
I don't know. It's because it's still part of the problem of this country. Akpabio has never been. Is a man on the ground. These are people. This ordinarily is a plebeian. Is somebody ordinarily is a nobody. People like him are people are living on the mat, sleeping on the mat. But Nigerian situation, the hypocrisy, not hypocrisy, the servitude, you know, all these funny people saying rank and did it to him. There are people making him feel that he's on top of anywhere, and making Nigerians feel that he's on top of anywhere.
Senator Natasha has accused him of sexual harassment.
Yes. Nigeria has always been a joke. So when you think like somebody accuses somebody of sexual harassment and going there, it's all part of, it's extension of the joke. Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is a joke. And when you are accused of something and you say you are the Senate president, you don't sit in judgment in a case that involves you. It's this extension of the joke. Natasha has a right to accuse somebody if she had grounds to accuse, and they should have listened to her rather than shut her down and do the needful, you know, ask people to interrogate, ask people to investigate, and if they found her to be frivolous, punish her, and if they found the other man guilty, punish him. But things don't work like that in Nigeria because it's not a normal country. It's a very abnormal country. Very, very abnormal. Sick.
People they steal our future, they go, then the thief waiting be out for our home. Things wait now for our home good. We know they talk for 2 weeks. Full Nigerian Senate na knock matter than just the talk. Kerewa every day. Well done, Zulezu. If we not be say una once in a while, if the talk say some of una for that our Senate, some of una homeworks dey una bring una go the best. Those in support that they suspended say I, those against say na will enter on eye for there una dey kolo. within this country, High Court told say, if you when former governor of Central Bank, Baba don't settle down. Waiting for this country, no be small pikin money. Allegedly, I had to verify, though not totally true. Allegedly, court ordered him to forfeit $1.4 million like that. Where in that's now one out of the menu. You know, say that guy don't they forfeit things, they come now. I even saw one other this thing allegedly that they asked that he forfeit about 2.1 trillion. You know, it be trillion. So if one person is still trillion, how much can be the full country? But that cannot be true though, because the other one I verified, that's like 2.1 billion naira. You know, it be 1 billion. That is a combination of 1,999 place times 2, 91 person still. The other day they asked that this man forfeit an entire estate that has got over 500 buildings. Sure, you don't see say these chief things e get grade. You dey talk about that one. I saw this news too 1 year ago, but I don't see I just surface. See, when you see the kind things where some kind people they thief for this Nigeria, you can't say way too. Now this same Nigeria where we did, some people get this kind of mind. You see that the thieving from leadership down to some of the citizens once in a while. Some of the citizens go just do some kind thing, even you go fear. That is why somebody made a statement. I can't remember this man, with this man, whether a Kenyan man, he took this thing, say, sometimes some Africans are just there waiting to be the next person in line to thief. You think they are better, but just with their power get into their hand. Not be this full country with the way people get mind, thief train. Who train them like that? Oh, you don't understand? The thief food train, you know what it means to thief train? If you don't even thief aeroplane, you know going to surprise me because you can enter and fly with it to go another location. You know what it means to thief train? Country where they fit thief ship, not train, they no go thief. Who trained them? According to one of my colleagues, passion into say, like say, the people when thief the train, they don't see buyer when need room and parlor. Then thief 2 coaches of train. Wait, you know how train long? Let me show you. This is 1 coach of a train. Look up. They thief 2. Now you know cannot drive train through bush. You must drive past highway. This kind of no making news. They know show us the people face.
These are coaches of the Nigerian Railway Corporation loaded and about to be evacuated to only God knows where before they were intercepted and parked here at the railway terminus in Maiduguri. There are a lot of questions begging for answer in respect to this attempted evacuation of these coaches. Such information are not readily available at press time, but we are going ahead to find out from the authorities concerned. Here at the Bondo State Police Command, the commissioner in charge has confirmed to NTA News that 6 persons are currently under police custody in connection with that theft attempt, which followed a tip-off by good Samaritans from around the area where the incident happened. He further confirmed to us that the arrest rhymes with the executive order signed by the Borno State governor prohibiting all metal scavenging in Borno State.
There was a distress call received from railway quarters. Loader trailers were sighted at railway terminus in Maiduguri, evacuating and loading properties belonging to Nigerian Railway Corporation. The properties include 3 coaches. On the receipt of that information, the divisional police officer ITE mobilized his men to behind railway quarters, and there and then one Aliyu Menasara was arrested. The said Aliyu Menasara claimed that he is the director, Northeast District, headquartered in Bauchi, that he has been assigned by the MD of Nigerian Railway Corporation to come and evacuate the coaches to Plateau State, where, according to him, from his claim, that the Railway Corporation wanted to hand it over to Plateau State government to initiate intra-railway transport within Jos Metropolis. But the suspect has no identity to certify his claim that is actually the district manager of Northeast District, Bauchi.
The police commissioner further confirmed that the principal suspect is currently at large and applauded the proactive response of the residents and pleaded for more vigilance to ease and enhance security in the state. In Maiduguri, Maijama Adamu, NTN News.
I like watching Fela talk. See, if person na thief made them call him thief. You know when they say he is a criminal, he looted, he allegedly to waiting. You know recently now people go thief. Who we supposed to call thief? Go they say allegedly. Allegedly na go buy wa papa. Na that allegedly na go buy una papa. If person na thief, call him thief. I know the allegedly anything. You cannot be stealing what is supposed to be the future of my children and say make I dey allegedly for you. The money wey maybe the thief na papa money wey go say make I dey say allegedly. E thief be say e thief. Who be thief? Call am thief. No dey say allegedly na go buy your papa. You dey craze. You know what Emefiele use person I see all in the name of election or whatever for this country. Now we get to 1,000 naira notes for one country. Polo blue, polo this. Because of one man. We do head like table for palo. If they feed on the thief train for this country where we dey now, and nobody they talk about it. Now these people they they show the people now where they catch with the train, they can't carry them face camera no show their face. Now something they do now for them. Now something really they do now for them. You catch person koro in thief waiting be. You know, we are complaining that the country is not developed. We deserve the rail system. We deserve this. Now imagine like Abuja where they are striving to make it like a tech city to compete with other capitals of the world. Then we go come wake one morning. We come notice say like this train when they newly do 6 they miss. Wait, where some people they even like I beg where una they see mind the buy. Now when I say like 2 cups for me, my drink. When I get to get mind for this, people get mind though. You thief train? Who train you? Hey, come, I'm more over. Like you know, first of all, when you first get the mind to lose train, come comotang. Maybe iron kwandang train. If you want to come catch them for Maiduguri. When I don't see when I use and crack joke that time they say na joke I dey joke. It gets some kind things. When I know like as when I dey thief small, if when I let them come become a national attitude. Now here we go there for this country. One day they go thief person palo. Your veranda go lost. You go see. You go call in the morning. Your veranda no day again. They don't thief your palo. Una don't thief for this country. All this kind of thing they happen, you know, making news. Nah, you want put Senate president for this country. Nah, knock matter. Then they discuss. Knock. Senunku nakupenda.
It's very simple because as a question, I've come out to say the same thing. That if not for corruption, that many of our leaders are not meant to be on that seat, and that should. Because tell me why an IG of police is still on the seat, and they even extended his tenure to 2027 after that his tenure has expired, and yes, he's still in office because of what they want to use him in the next coming election. It's simple like that. They want to use all those they used before in the next coming election so that they will also win the election. Because if not for people they used, they wouldn't have won the election. It's very simple. It's very clear that this man copied to be won the election. But that's how bad our country are cutting themselves. That's how bad our country is. And that man made it clear that this based on track records, Akpabio should be in prison and not in the Senate seat for any reason. He's not meant to be a Senate to talk more of Senate presidents. How did we get ourselves in this mess? We are in a total mess in Nigeria. When I mean total mess, I mean we are in total deep mess in Nigeria because all those that are not qualified are not, and those that are not qualified are our leaders. But them, those that are qualified are not our leaders because of what? Corruption. And that's why they work against. That's why all of them now we work against Tinubu. They are against P2B because they know that P2B should emerge as the winner. That all of them are going home. But I don't know how people can be so greedy and so selfish because all the money you have stolen, even if you stop earning from today till you die, the money is still enough for you and your family members. But because of greed of power, greed of money, greed of worldly things, you want to acquire everything in the world, which you all know that you will still live at the end of the day because you not go with it. You not go with it. They have acquired enough that they can just decide to leave the money and then they can sustain themselves and their family so well to the end of their next generation. But because of selfishness and greediness, they keep on embezzling our money, public funds, and then treating us anyhow. About like us, your views, comment section. Don't forget to all your views. Boy, you can stay tuned.